Hello everybody, welcome back. This video is actually going to be in two parts, so timestamps down below. The first part's going to be about the RIEGN Angel City game last night, and the second part will be about the ongoing wildness that is the divorce of Ash and Ali. Timestamps down below for that. But first half of the video is quite exciting.
Jinx.
Because RIEGN is officially in the semis.
Woo! I'm so excited.
They won last night, and I mean, we were rooting for them. I mean, every single time Pinoe plays, I'm like in disbelief. This is her last game. No, this is her last game.
I know.
You know? Angel City versus RIEGN. And it was an exciting game. I mean, they played it at Lumen Field, and going into that match, you know, Angel City has been on a roll. They have been playing well. They're hungry. Mm-hmm. So I knew going into that game it was going to be tough. Again, as much as it's not Megan Rapinoe's last game, it is Megan Rapinoe's last game at Lumen Field. So that is it. She will never play a game there again. And first of all, that's wild. The first half, I mean, we're going to kind of quickly run through it. First half, kind of quiet in a lot of ways, you know. Although Angel City, I think, played better than RIEGN, there was no clear-cut opportunities for really either. There was no highlight reel of the first half.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think Angel City overall played better. Angel City seemed a little hungrier, a little more fresh, a little more peppy. Going into the first half, it was still 0-0. And then this was kind of like one of the wildest sequences in the game. It was the 51st minute. Latsko shoots. It kind of hits off the post, even though I think the goalie might have gotten a glove on it, but it hits off. Then there was kind of a scrum a little bit. Then Paige Nielsen, I mean, she saved it. That was
awesome. I love that.
That was a very cool save from her.
Put her in goal if you ever need a backup goalie.
Yeah.
A backup to the backup to the backup. However many backups there are.
That really saved our Angel City that goal. I mean,
yeah.
So that was kind of like the wild sequence. At the 52nd minute, there is a great strike by Pinoe. The goalie saved it. Her name's Anderson. I think it's like, that was a very strong strike. You know, Megan Rapinoe was hungry. That was from Pinoe. So in the second half, it was just a matter of time before RIEGN scored, I truly believe. Then, you know, Rose Lavelle has been injured. She came in, I don't know what minute, but she came in. It was awesome to see her. And in the 84th minute, she was doing Rose Lavelle things.
As she should.
She was so close to scoring. I mean, it was very close. That was in the 84th minute. And so I kept thinking, RIEGN's going to score. RIEGN is going to score. It was just a matter of time that they scored. And in the 86th minute, beautiful kind of sequence, Veronica Latsko with the goal, like in the 87th minute. And I knew that was it.
Talk about a late goal.
I knew that was it. And it was exciting. I felt so happy for the fans there at Lumen Field, for RIEGN. I mean, that's the kind of game you want. You want one that's on your toes to the very end, scored. So they won. They're going on. They're going forward. They're gonna play San Diego. They're gonna take down another Southern California team.
Oh, taking Cali down one team at a time.
That will be a fun match. So pumped, happy for Pinoe, but very excited. There's no real connection to us talking about this next situation, but I kind of didn't want to do two individual videos, basically. But I mean, ongoing, you know, divorce, I don't even know how to say it, of Ali and Ash. And what is going on? Sarah, you were not here when I did the voiceover after we had recorded our video about the new comments that Ali Krieger made about, you know, her Lemonade era. You weren't here for that last video.
I keep telling Sarah every few hours, I'm like, I just can't believe it.
I know.
Like, I can't believe it, but I can't believe it.
I know.
You know? It's like, what is the world coming to?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
And she had made that comment 2 or 3 days ago at this point. And remember, the timeline that is presented to us is they went to Cannes as part of a panel, you know, working, whatnot. Then the timeline for what we know about it is Ashlyn told Ali, we're getting a divorce. It's not going to work out, that. And then Sophia, 10 days later was the separation date listed on Sophia's divorce. So, I mean, and that is kind of the timetable we have. Also with Ali retiring, you know, Sarah and I keep talking about it. We're like, if Ashlyn and Ali had already decided they were going to get a divorce, or one of them decided, you know, they were leaving, when the retirement festivities were happening and Ashlyn wasn't there, that would have been a distraction no matter what. You know what I mean? So either
Yeah.
which way, it was going to be a distraction. Because people are saying Ashlyn leaked the divorce, which I do believe. And this is going to be one comment that I'm going to read, but it was representative of a lot of comments that we saw and we got on our video.
Okay, somebody says, Ashlyn is having a midlife crisis, retired from football and found that really difficult to adjust to. And instead of being a supportive wife, being excited for Ali to retire. So they have the family life that she has banged on so much in the past. She instead turns to another woman to make herself feel better, breaking down a family.
So yeah, so that was just one comment of many that is just kind of like Ashlyn's going through something. Also, the part where Ashlyn seemingly, it does seem like a lot of this is coming from Ashlyn's camp to the People magazine articles, and so the whole leaking of the divorce, and then we just had our first date. That seems very like it was coming from Ashlyn's side. Like, I can't have those moments. I get so frustrated with, like, even us coming on here talking about it. One minute I'm just gonna be like, this isn't right, I'm pissed, I feel so bad for Ali. Then the next minute I'm like, okay, try to be clear-headed. You're not in their lives. You can be supportive as a fan, but don't let yourself get too worried. You know what I mean? I have those moments too. So on Ashlyn's birthday, which was October 17th. 19th, which is actually one of Sarah's niece's birthdays.
Nephew.
Sorry. So she always remembers Ashlyn's birthday.
I do.
US Women's National Team actually posted a happy birthday message to Ashlyn, which was an interesting choice, I will say.
It was wild.
Because we're not going to necessarily read any of the comments verbatim, but they were brutal. I'm surprised they left the comments on, and people were being pretty brutal.
Did it purposefully. I don't know.
Yeah, because people feel bad for Ali because people trust Ali, and what Ali said seems like it's not a good situation. Yeah, people are making it clear what they think in the comments. And then also somebody edited Ashlyn's Wikipedia. It's been changed back since I just looked right now, but about just laying out what they thought about. People are making their thoughts known. I'm gonna actually read this comment. It's gonna lead me back to my next point.
Seems to me there's so much to the story. I agree. Ash goes from seemingly devoted and adoring of Ali to dropping her like a hot potato. Just not sure that's it. What if Ash has been an OTH fan and couldn't pass up the nostalgic urge to date her high school fantasy? Purely speculation. But that would explain the rapid change after 14 years. Also, I can't imagine Ash has been crazy comfortable living in Ali's shadow since the retirement. Resentment issues, so many things here. Hard to rationalize it. It's crazy.
So I wanted to read that comment because, they had the One Tree Hill shout out, and I think a lot of people think that. I think a lot of people just said Ashlyn said, maybe she knew it wasn't going to work out for long term with Ali. See, Sophia Bush everyone has a crush on Sophia Bush. From One Tree Hill.
That's not a lie. Maybe this sent her over the edge. I don't know when this came out, but has anyone seen the episode of Easy, the show about sex? It's wild. Sophia Bush was in an episode of that. I'm just gonna say she was very, extreme. I don't know, she's a great actress, I guess, because that was extremely convincing that she liked to kiss girls.
Yeah, so turned a lot of people on because
it was a great scene.
So a lot of people are saying maybe Ash has always had a crush on Sophia. So she thought if I don't go for it now, maybe because she didn't think the relationship was going to last. I'm just trying to be in the head of someone who isn't in the right headspace or something. Speaking of One Tree Hill, there is someone who is coming to Sophia's defense, and therefore Ashlyn, but Sophia's because they're friends. There's one person that's coming for her.
And they're not just friends, they're BMP, okay? Best friends.
And that is Hilarie Burton. Hey everyone, this is Sarah. I'm just doing a quick voiceover because this next part of the video, I think I got a little confused when I was editing it because we talk about Hilarie Burton defending Sophia Bush about cheating allegations. There's a lot of news right now talking about Hilarie Burton defending an old situation with Chad Michael Murray and Sara Foster, which I'm actually not quite sure about that situation, but there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things in the news you'll see about Hilarie Burton defending Sophia Bush. Now, the comments I'm going to read, or Sarah's going to read, are in reference to Ashlyn as well. Because if you look at Sarah will read, I'm talking about the current one too. I'm 99% sure she's talking about Ashlyn and Sophia's timeline. So it gets a little confusing. So if you see things in the media about Hilarie defending Sophia, I believe she's defending her about both situations and how Hilarie and Sophia are very, very tight. So that's a little more context to what we're going to talk about, because I was a little confused when I was editing it. She's defending Sophia against some allegation with Chad Michael Murray and Sara Foster, and also Ashlyn. So hopefully that makes a little more sense. Who everyone know played Peyton, BNP for life, Brooke and Peyton. They were best friends on the show. I believe they're still friends.
Yes.
They actually, Hilarie Burton's wrote a book. She's on a book tour, so she's kind of posting things about her book. And this was scheduled a while ago, but this just happened, I believe, 2 nights ago or 1 night ago. Sophia Bush was on. They did like an event together where they both got together, and I don't know if you read from the book. Maybe I'll put a picture up. I'm not exactly sure what the base of the thing, but they were together, and so they got together, and so Hilarie Burton recently had posted pictures of her and Sophia Bush, and everyone knows what's going on. So of course you're going to get people in the comment section. This comment we're going to read is pretty respectful, how it could have been, but kind of said, I know you're supporting your friend, but she allegedly cheated on somebody, and how are you cool with that? And then Hilarie Burton defended Sophia and said, hey, I know what you think, but it's not like that.
Interesting that you think you know the timeline. I do. There was 0 cheating. Talking about the current too, I have receipts, 0 cheating, but toxic people are going to spin the story however they want and hide behind anonymous sources. I'm not anonymous, and I can say that everything was way above board. And then they go, where are your sources? And then Hilarie Burton says, what you are witnessing is a lot of toxic mean girl behavior. Would you want to be married to someone who encourages the entire internet to drag you? Really take a hard look at who is trying to remain tasteful and who is resorting to mean middle school rumor mill shit. I have dated text messages. There was 0 cheating.
Okay, so it should be noted she actually has deleted those responses. She did delete that, but it's something to have one of your best friends come to your defense. Obviously, say, well, of course she's going to defend her. That's one of her best friends. But sometimes people don't say anything. You know what I mean? So she came to her defense, which, as much as no one, I think it seems more like something fishy was going on. But the fact that Hilarie did come to Sophia's defense, it's kind of a nice friend. You have a good friend to back you up, even, a good friend to back you up.
Yeah, Brooke and Peyton, if you're seeing this, I love you. No,
don't let your feelings for Brooke and Peyton.
I know. I cannot let my feelings for One Trail and Brooke and Peyton cloud my judgment.
Yeah. Because, once I get so annoyed and upset thinking that maybe Ash did cheat, which I still think she did, but Ashlyn has not limited or deleted comments on her Instagram, which I also think is pretty interesting. I know you can limit comments even if you don't block them, but you can limit. She hasn't done anything, so I also think that's interesting. I guess that's kind of the update. Hilarie Burton says no cheating, and again, I saw some comments saying, "Well, what is cheating? Is emotional cheating? If it wasn't physical, there's other types of cheating, So there could be different definitions of cheating as well. But it does seem like Ashlyn kind of checked out, Even if she wasn't physically with someone else, it seemed like she emotionally checked out, and that's the beginning of the end anytime you're in a marriage, if you emotionally check out like that, A lot of people get divorces, and a lot of people cheat, and a lot of people, get very hurt in these situations, and that's what sucks. So
a lot of people love One Trail. I don't know.
What did everyone think? Did anyone see that happen? But like I said, Ali, I'm just rooting so much for Ali. I want them to kick ass tomorrow. I want them to win so bad.
Yes, we love Ali. We met her and she was so nice.
I know.
Nicest person ever.
And so I'm rooting for Ali so much tomorrow and the whole Gotham team. I'm really feeling good about tomorrow. I'm really feeling like they're gonna.
Oh, I definitely feel like they're gonna
pull it out.
Yeah.
Me too.
Especially for Ali. I don't know.
Yeah. So what does everyone think? Did everyone see those crazy comments on the U.S. Women's National Team post? Those were, I have to say this. As much as they weren't very nice, they may have been honest, but a lot of them were very clever. Very clever.
That's the internet.
And sometimes I'm like, how do people think these things up? Because it is so clever. What does everyone think? Who saw the OL Reign game, and who is that your team? Were you sad? You know, a lot of Angel City fans out there, and they have one heck of a team, Angel City. A lot of likable people on their team, a lot of glamorous people on that team.
Oh, it is Hollywood.
I know. You moved to LA. Question, comments down below. We'll talk to everyone later. Have a great night. Bye.